Greetings and salutations, I'm Zook, your lovable developer, and welcome to Day 7 of Godot Wild Jam. I'm joined here today with Kaz, Token, and Jack, and yeah, we're gonna go straight into it and kick it off with Token. That's your name. Token, what have you done today?
Not a whole lot. It was a lot of waiting. I got some more details down for the next area. I've got some better idea of what that place is going to be like. And I was going to start on finalizing the dialogue in the code, but we didn't really get to that. So that will probably either happen tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't know.
All right, Kaz, take it away.
So I'm a little ashamed to say I've spent all day on a wall, but it looks really good. But I am working on the third zone. I have a majority of what I want, where I want it, and I know what I want to do now. So hopefully the rest of this goes a lot quicker. We'll see.
All right, Jack, take it away.
So a lot of my changes were behind the scenes because we have to keep track of flags based on dialogue and other things. Our dialogue system needed a revamp. So I revamped the way that we store dialogue, so that will now include information for flags that are needed for that bit of dialogue to happen, and for flags that it's going to start looking for next time. For the next set of dialogue to happen. I also just edited how the dialogue functions. I made a dialogue handler that it's now a scene that we can now just put on some entity that needs dialogue. So I kind of abstracted all that out from Yorker because Yorker was the most functional dialogue entity we had at the moment. So I did that. I also learned how to make custom resources so that Token can just create dialogue resources for us to just drop into the dialogue handler and whatnot. And I also, because I messed around with all of the dialogue stuff, I broke Expo's flavor text, so I went ahead and, the flavor scene that Zook had made, I went ahead and made that functional, well, to some extent. It needs some work because it needs to stretch to fit the text. But it will pop in and display something. It's pretty small, though, so it's hard to see. But yeah, so I did all that, and I was hoping to be able to show Token how to start making the dialogue objects tonight. We might still do that after this, but it was unfortunately not something I got to do during this day. But I am set up for it.
All right, and that leaves it to me. So I started off the day by restructuring the level hierarchy, basically separating them into different zones and then making a quote-unquote world, which is the moon. I put the moon on its own parallax layer, and then I sorted all of the objects in various Y sorts. That took hours to do. It was ridiculous. And then I basically fleshed out the town. So let's take a little tour. Okay, let's get out of dialogue, and we'll go this way. As you can see, I added a transition to make it nice, and I did the collisions and whatnot. We've got different, there are also collisions you can't see that we're going to have to like disable and then re-enable to get you up to those different platforms eventually. Hopefully tomorrow or the day after. Hopefully tomorrow. But then into the next zone, this is just a placeholder until we get the map that Kaz is working on in here. And then once you get to the end of the screen, because it is a small moon, it loops all the way around. So this is the last thing I just did, and it brings you right back to the beginning. And if you keep going to this screen at the end, it brings you to the beach. So that's what we got done today. So yeah, I'm super happy with the progress, and I'm gonna keep going tonight and probably get up way too early and get way too little sleep. But we're gonna crack away at this weekend. There's not gonna be a stream on Saturday or Sunday because we just want to focus on getting this done. So I want to thank everyone for joining us throughout the week. We got a ton of new followers, both on Twitch and YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.